Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 on Paper Mario Guy.
The evil Frieza, who is also
And this is episode number 17.
Helpless against Frieza's mind.
Right, so you've seen this before with the whole Frieza and the Goku training and
Goku has
all this fun stuff. But I do not want to talk about this stuff. I just want to quickly recap what happened in the last episode. You fought Nappa. I didn't really talk about it because I was talking about PS2 games, which I'll probably wind up talking about in this episode as well. But basically, you fight Nappa, he kicks your ass, he kicks everybody else's ass, Goku comes in, saves the day like a badass, like you already saw in his story, and yeah. So now, now we're here, in the Namek Saga,
Use your head.
Watermelon and Italian nice.
Well, we might as well start.
See, I eat YLP, well, sometimes. I know I always have that like weird thing where either I eat before or after or during my Super Mario World recordings. I don't understand why, but
it's probably just the Namekians. I mean, Tommy and Piccolo were
yeah. So whatever. Sam spaceship. Yeah, there's all this dialogue, but who wants to listen to dialogue of the actual story when you can read? So I'm imploring you to read. But don't worry, like if I'm missing anything in Gohan's story, I'm probably gonna wind up covering it in Piccolo's story as well. And if I don't cover it in Piccolo's story, I still have Vegeta's story too. So I mean, like, that's why I don't feel like covering everything in the Namek Saga, especially because I've covered a little bit of it so far. Is that big of a deal? Alright, so found the Dragon Radar, although we already have that. So, because we have the Dragon Radar, I'm going to quickly collect the rest of these Dragon Balls, because I feel that's something that is necessary so we don't have to do it later. And considering the story of Kid Gohan is actually almost done. Oh, and then we get a triggered cutscene. Ooh.
Come on, Gohan.
So that was Dende, if you don't know. He's pretty useful. Yeah. If you don't know who Dende is, he winds up becoming the Guardian of the Earth, actually. See? That's why your parents tell you never to talk with your mouth full, because no one can understand the damn word you're saying. Anywho, yeah, Dende winds up becoming the Guardian of the Earth and everything, so he winds up playing a pretty significant role, and he actually kind of sort of saves, everybody, like, that isn't Frieza, of course, in this saga, because he heals, pretty much everyone. Or at least Vegeta, I know that much. And that really, like, if Dende didn't heal Vegeta, I don't think they would have stood any chance whatsoever of surviving. I think they would have all died before Goku was able to show up. Because, I mean, Vegeta played a prominent role. Anyway, here's the 4-star ball, the ball that I was talking about, how I liked so much. So, interesting. Just like this next cutscene. Anyway, what I wanted to get into is, in the last episode, towards the end, I was getting in this huge tangent about, like, the PlayStation 2 and some of the series that it produced. And, I kind of want to talk about, not necessarily a PS2 strict, series, but the Lego series as a whole, because I think that's a pretty interesting and fun series, and I really hope that at least some of you guys have checked them out. If you've never seen Indiana Jones, I'd recommend checking out K-Man 1, or was it Gaia Crusher 9's LP of it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's a pretty wide range of games at this point in time. It started out really, I mean, there were some a few Lego games in like the past for like N64 and stuff like that, Lego Racers and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like adapted series, and the one that comes to mind the first for most people is Lego Star Wars, because those were the two big ones, the original trilogy and the first three, and then the complete saga. So that was pretty cool, and I played those to death on the PS2 back in like 2005 and 2006. And then in 2007 and stuff like that, I kind of died down because they didn't really make anything. But they soon came out with Lego Indiana Jones, and I never really got too into that one, actually. I mean, I like Indiana Jones, don't get me wrong. I don't know. When I saw Lego Indiana Jones, I just didn't see how it would flow that well with the style that Lego games in the past, aka the Lego Star Wars, had produced. So that one kind of flew under the radar for me, and I know there's a second one coming out, so I might check out that one. But then they released Lego Batman, and I picked that one up almost immediately, because I really, really like Batman. I mean, Batman's a kick-ass character, in my opinion, and probably my favorite, like, superhero. He's just awesome. And I played that game, like, hardcore, like, every day for, like, hours on end, until I actually wound up 100%ing fully. Like, I even got 1,000 out of 1,000 gamer score on the Xbox 360 copy. And, like, that game was just incredible. And, I mean, I think it's honestly the best in the series. Both gameplay, graphics, and, story-wise. Because, I mean, yeah, it goes along with, like, the Batman thing, but it also, it has its own twist, and it's just incredible. And now I hear that they're going to be making Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, and then 5 through 7, and then Lord of the Rings is also going to be getting an adaptation, and then there was Lego Rock Band, which is really just, I mean, Rock Band, so we're not going to get into that. But, I mean, I think it's pretty cool to see this series in particular expanding the way it is, considering they are such a fun series of games. And, I mean, some people would be like, they're not that great. But, honestly, they're pretty damn fun. I do enjoy them myself. So. But, yeah, there's my little spiel on the whole Lego games. I highly recommend checking at least one of them out, whether it be Indiana Jones, whether it be Lego Star Wars, or whether it be Lego Batman. Any of them are great games, and they'll give you plenty of fun. Plus, I mean, they're not terribly difficult either, and they have some replay value. So, I mean, it's a pretty good package, and it's a great series. So, again, I recommend it myself. Anyway, as far as Dragon Ball Z goes, because the last 2 episodes I haven't really talked about it too much, what's going on is Krillin and Gohan are kind of running around. Vegeta's flying around looking for the Dragon Balls. He finds them, tells them to give him the Dragon Balls and everything. And he spares their life, even though there was the whole big spiel with the Sand Saga. The main reason being, if he knows that if he teams up with Gohan and Krillin, he has a somewhat decent chance of actually beating Frieza or beating the Ginyu Force. So, we're just gonna skip past this, because I think I can get in a fight if I do. There's Captain Ginyu, and he steals the balls, and Vegeta's all pissed off and everything. And again, we're just kind of skipping quickly. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying anything that it's not going to be seen later in the LP. And I mean, Kid Gohan isn't exactly the most exciting or unique story in the world. So I mean, not that big of a deal, in my opinion. So sorry if you are looking forward to, like, getting into the Namek Saga for this particular story, but I mean, you'll see it in Piccolo, you'll see it in Krillin, you'll see it in Vegeta. You'll see it again. That's basically what I'm saying. We may not be able to finish this now, because I didn't realize that we were up to 9:30 already. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. I think before this match, I should get some more watermelon in me. So good. Alright. So, things you should know. You have unlocked potential now. There was that whole little scene with the guru guy. But there, again, nothing too significant. I'll cover that in Krillin, believe me. Because that's the one thing that makes Krillin, like, somewhat of a bearable character. Although, I do like using Destructo Disc. It's a pretty strong move. And it really saves the character. Let's just charge up. I'm gonna see if I can... Oh, there we go. See, I wanna... Oh, well that works too. Like I said, like I was trying to say, is I wanted to lure him in to the wall. And can we beat this? Yes, we can. Okay, so I defeated Recoome in this battle just in time. I'll see you in the next episode for more Dragon Ball Z. See you later.